Are you looking to find the best chiropractor in Charleston? Here's how to find the best one. So first things first, just like restaurants, Charleston has a ton of different chiropractors, and it all depends on what flavor or style of treatment that you're looking for. Now, first one is what I like to call the fast food style chiropractor. Now, my first and only job working for another chiropractor right after I graduated 20 years ago was just like this. I would see 120 patients a day, or about one patient every 5 minutes. So this isn't a lot of time for quality of care, but it's the only way that this model of care works. These are the $29 whack 'em and crack 'em style visits. You go in, hi, how are you? Where's your pain? How's Fluffy the dog? You get snapped and popped 5 to 7 times over the period of a few minutes. Make sure you keep coming back. I actually used to get yelled at for working on muscles. They would tell me, just pop them and keep them coming in. And this is good if you're just looking for a little bit of symptomatic relief. You're fine with just putting a Band-Aid on something. You're not necessarily worried if it comes back. You don't really care if you get to the root cause of your issues, and you're happy to shell out 90 bucks a month for 3 to 4 adjustments or 20 minutes of care for the rest of your life. Sometimes it helps a little bit, sometimes not so much. The next one is going to be your pay up front. These are for $3,000 to $4,000 in care. These typically start with some type of scan, some type of x-ray, something that scares the hell out of you into care. I used to have to do this at my old job. You take an x-ray, they show them your spine, because now this is real. Now this is your body, this is your neck, this is your back. Look at how bad your spine is. You've got no curve in your spine. It's gonna explode. You have arthritis. This is bad. You're gonna need surgery unless you come and see me 3 times a week for the first month, 2 times a week for the next month, and then every other week for the rest of your life. And oh, by the way, sign this contract that'll be $3,500 up front. And often the treatments are still only lasting 5 minutes. Now here's my theory. Here's what I do. If chiropractors typically focus on chiropractic manipulations or joint cracking because basically, hey, the bone is out of place or a joint isn't moving right, what's causing your pain, right? Now hear me out. What caused that bone to be out of place in the first place, right? Because bones don't move by themselves, do they? Muscles do. And then you have to take that one step further. Why that muscle, right? And then you have to keep doing that. You have to keep digging into that. Oh, this person has headaches. Well, the bone's out of place. Well, why? Because of tight muscles. Well, why are they tight? Well, because they've got poor shoulder mobility, and every time they go to use their shoulder, they're using their neck muscles. It could be from poor breathing patterns, and somebody isn't breathing with their belly or their diaphragm like they're supposed to, and they're starting to breathe with their neck muscles. And we breathe 22 to 25,000 times a day, and so that is a lot of extra work for those neck muscles. Sometimes it's from weak eyeball muscles, and when they're reading at the computer, their eyes fatigue and things start to get blurry, and as they get blurry, you start leaning forward, and again, that starts causing a lot of these postural issues. It causes these neck muscles to start freaking out because they're working their asses off. Now, it's not that I never do adjustments. I do them here and there, but to me, they're just one tool in a huge toolbox full of techniques that focus on muscles and nerves. So chiropractic adjustment is, to me, just like a screwdriver, but you can't build a house with just a screwdriver. You need a huge toolbox if you want to be able to fix unfixable chronic pain or fix people's pain in record time. And this is why I've gotten 1,000 word of mouth patient or 1,000 word of mouth referrals per year for the past 20 years. This is why orthopedic surgeons in Charleston refer me their patients when nothing else works. And while you'll see hundreds of 5-star reviews from me all over Google and all over the internet, no treatment plans, no whack 'em and crack 'em style visits, no cookie cutter visits. My model is the faster and better that I can make you feel like $1 million if I can fix your pain that nobody else in Charleston has been able to fix. The more people that you're going to tell that I was your game changer. So if this sounds like something that you need, you can book an appointment with me online at fixyourpaincharleston.com. You can call, text, send an email, drop me a Facebook message, and we will set a time that will prove to be the beginning of a new chapter where your pain begins, or where your pain ends, and your extraordinary journey to feeling like the best version of yourself begins.